Hello, quick video on Logic Pro Flex Pitch Editing. So, got some audio from one of my songs and got these selected. We'll switch this on, switch the editor on. So click on, I'll double click on the audio file or just select that. And then switch on Flex Pitch. Sorry, switch on the Flex tool and then select Flex Pitch from the selection. We'll give you this, and then your middle mouse wheel can scroll you up and down. So what are we looking at? Well, we've got the waveform in the background and you've got the flex tools in the foreground, these little blocks of audio chunks of how it's worked out where the pitch is and how it's playing. So what we're actually seeing, the little wavy part inside the blocks is the amount of vibrato in your sample. You might find when you get it, we'll go through the tools in a minute, you might find some of it is off pitch. Okay, so you can bring it in pitch. You've got these 6 little dotty controls around here. The middle one, middle top, is the actual pitch, so you can drag it back into pitch. Now, how do you know you're dragging it into pitch? So basically, if you look over to the left, you see a keyboard. So each of these bars is a different semitone. Okay, so you can fine tune it into a tune here. And we'll hit play and see how that works.
Seem to feel the cold down my spine.
So this is spine basically.
Seem to feel the cold down my spine.
So you can change the overall pitch by clicking the middle with your mouse and just bring it up.
Seem to feel the cold down my spine.
Or go a bit higher.
Seem to feel the cold down my spine.
Or lower.
Seem to feel the cold down my spine. Seem to feel the cold down my spine. Seem to feel the cold down my spine.
Okay. So the next tools you got is top left is the pitch drift coming into it, and the top right is pitch drift going out of it. So you can click on these and pull them up.
Seem to feel the cold down my spine.
As it goes, so it's higher and then comes in lower. So that's the original 0.
Seem to feel the cold down my spine.
And then the one on the right does going out, how it goes out.
Seem to feel the cold down my spine.
Can't really hear it on that one.
Seem to feel the cold down my spine.
Oh, you can hear it. He drops it, doesn't it? So yeah, back to, whoops, don't do that. Back to this. There we go. So pitch in, pitch out, fine tune. This one is just the overall loudness.
Seem to feel the cold down my spine.
So I can drop it.
Seem to feel the cold down my spine.
Yeah, that's not a good idea. We'll get there in a minute. There we go. So that's the gain. This guy is a vibrato. So this wavy line is how much your pitch wobbles as you sing it.
Seem to feel the cold down my spine.
So click on that and check it up and make it Mr. Wobbly.
Seem to feel the cold down my spine.
You might find it's useful, you might not. I mean, I think you need to have a certain amount of wobble in there for it to accentuate it. If you sing it completely flat, it's not going to add wobble for you, okay? And we'll drop it right down, flatten it out, or as much as we can.
Seem to feel the cold down my spine.
We can like invert it.
Seem to feel the cold down my spine. Seem to feel the cold down my spine.
Yeah, so that's that. I'll leave it at 100, not thereabouts. And the last one is formant shift. So we'll go all chipmunky here.
Seem to feel the cold down my spine.
Yeah, so you may or may not want to do that. So you see a little grey box as it's going through. Just very, very basic.
Seem to feel the cold down my spine.
So it's quite drastic, even at small movements. So I'll put it at 0.
Seem to feel the cold down my spine.
You can also get that orc type sound by lowering it.
Seem to feel the cold down my spine.
Bit lower.
Seem to feel the cold down my spine.
So yeah, you can like tweak it till it like fits. And that's basically it. So you've got 6 tools within each block, which is pitch in, pitch out, fine tune, overall volume, yeah, how much vibrato it's got, and then on the right hand side the formant shift plus or minus, which gives it a sort of male stroke female stroke orc versus chipmunk, depending what you need to do. And then in the middle of it you can just drag it around. You can't drag it left and right because it is locked to the actual waveform. If you want to move the waveforms left and right, you need to change it from flex pitch to another one, which is one of those, which I haven't looked at yet. But hey, there you go. Right, I think we've bored you to death quite enough. How about we move on? Right, that will do this video, and let's get rid of that. Yeah, there you go. So flex pitch inside Logic Pro, whatever it is, 10 or whatever it's called. Right, see you in a bit. Let's try and find out how to stop the video.